On the plains of Panipat in April 1526, two armies faced off in a battle that would reshape India. Ibrahim Lodi, Sultan of Delhi, commanded over 100,000 men and 1,000 war elephants. Opposing him was Babur, a prince in exile, with just 12,000 soldiers. Babur brought new tactics, cannons and matchlocks, learned from the Ottomans. Lodi's army charged, but the thunder of Babur's cannons shattered their nerves. Terrified elephants turned on their own troops, sowing chaos. By midday, Lodi was dead. The Delhi Sultanate had fallen. Babur marched into Delhi, founding the Mughal Empire. The age of the Mughals had begun, with thunder and smoke. Babur's journey began in the Ferghana Valley, heir to Timur and Genghis Khan, a legacy of glory and danger. At 12, he inherited Ferghana, but rivals forced him into exile. Hardship forged his resilience, and he chronicled his struggles in the Baburnama. Longing for stability, Babur turned south, establishing a base in Kabul. India, rich but divided, beckoned. The conquest of India would be the culmination of a lifetime struggle. Babur's death in 1530 left his son Humayun a vast but fragile empire. The Mughal throne was a throne of thorns, held together by loyalty, not institutions. Humayun, gentle and scholarly, lacked his father's ruthlessness. His brothers schemed against him, carving out their own domains. In the east, Sher Shah Suri, a brilliant Afghan leader, rose to challenge Mughal rule. Humayun's indecision led to disaster. At Chausa and Kannauj, Sher Shah crushed the Mughal armies. Humayun fled, a king without a kingdom, wandering in exile for years. During this hardship, his son Akbar was born in Umerkot. Humayun found refuge in Persia, rebuilt his strength, and reclaimed Kabul. Sher Shah's death left India divided. Humayun seized his chance. In 1555, he retook Delhi, but his triumph was brief. Months later, he died in a fall, his life marked by stumbles, ending with one final misstep. Humayun's reign was a saga of loss and recovery, setting the stage for his son's greatness. The Mughal Empire had survived, but only just. The future now rested with young Akbar. Humayun's sudden death left the empire in crisis. Akbar, just 13, was thrust onto the throne. With his guardian Bayram Khan, Akbar faced Hemu, a powerful general who seized Delhi. The Second Battle of Panipat was fierce. Hemu's army nearly triumphed. A stray arrow struck Hemu, turning victory into panic and defeat for his forces. Akbar's throne was secured, but he ruled under Bayram Khan's regency. By 18, Akbar took full control, dismissing his regent with political skill. He launched campaigns across India, conquering Malwa, Gujarat, Bengal, and the Deccan. Akbar understood that force alone could not hold an empire. He forged alliances with Rajput clans, marrying princesses and elevating their families. Former rivals became loyal allies, creating a stable foundation for Mughal rule. Akbar's military genius and political acumen transformed him from boy king to empire builder. Akbar's reign marked the true consolidation of Mughal power. His vision extended beyond conquest. He sought unity. The empire was no longer just a foreign dynasty. It was becoming truly Indian. Akbar's ascent was the dawn of a golden age. The Mughal Empire was now poised for greatness. Akbar's genius shone brightest in his vision for a united, inclusive empire. He abolished the jizya tax on non-Muslims, signaling equality for all subjects. Akbar's curiosity led him to create the Ibadat Khana, a hall for interfaith dialogue. Scholars and mystics from every faith debated philosophy and religion before the emperor. These discussions inspired Akbar's Din-e-Ilahi, a personal code blending elements from many traditions. Though never widely adopted, it reflected his quest for harmony. Akbar's policies transformed the Mughal state into a truly Indian empire. Persian, Central Asian, and Indian cultures fused in art, music, and literature. He commissioned translations of Sanskrit epics, making them accessible to all. Akbar's reign became a model of tolerance and cultural fusion. His vision laid the foundation for a multicultural, unified India. The Mughal Empire was now a beacon of diversity. Akbar's legacy was one of inclusion and innovation. Akbar's reign ushered in a golden age of Mughal culture and administration. The empire flourished as a center of trade, art, and architecture. Akbar built Agra Fort and the grand city of Fatehpur Sikri, blending Persian and Indian styles. Fatehpur Sikri, though short-lived, remains a testament to his vision. Mughal miniature painting thrived, with artists from diverse backgrounds collaborating. These works documented court life, battles, and the empire's rich natural world. Akbar revolutionized administration with the Mansabdari system, ranking officials and centralizing power. This created a loyal, professional bureaucracy and curbed feudal rivalries. The Mughal state became efficient and adaptable, able to govern a vast, diverse land. The cultural and administrative achievements of Akbar's era shaped India for generations. The Mughal legacy was now visible in every corner of the empire. Art, architecture, and governance reached new heights. The Golden Age had truly arrived. The Mughal Empire's splendor masked deep challenges. Wealth was concentrated at the top, while peasants bore heavy taxes. Succession crises plagued the dynasty. Each emperor's death sparked violent struggles for power. Aurangzeb's reign marked a turning point. He reversed Akbar's policies of tolerance, reimposed the jizya, and enforced strict Islamic law. These actions alienated many, especially the Rajputs and Marathas. Endless wars drained the treasury and weakened the state. After Aurangzeb's death, the empire fractured. Regional powers rose and central authority crumbled. The Mughal Empire, once mighty, began to unravel from within. The seeds of decline were sown by internal strife and rigid orthodoxy. The age of grandeur gave way to an era of fragmentation. The legacy of the Mughals would endure, but their power was fading. The story was nearing its end. Though the Mughal Empire faded, its legacy endures across India. Their art and architecture, Taj Mahal, grand forts and gardens, remain symbols of India's heritage. The fusion of Persian and Indian styles shaped centuries of design and culture. Urdu, born in Mughal courts, is now a major language of South Asia. The Mughals unified India's administration, laying foundations for future governance. Their economic reforms and trade networks made India a global powerhouse. Akbar's experiment in inclusivity offers a timeless lesson. Diversity can be a source of strength. The Mughal story is one of ambition, innovation, and complexity. It teaches us about the rise and fall of empires and the enduring quest for unity. The echoes of the Mughals still shape India's identity. Their achievements and contradictions remain woven into the nation's fabric. The Mughal legacy is a reminder of what is possible and what is fragile. The story of the Mughals lives on,